it would be like to be an explorer, going on faraway expeditions. Well, we happen to have one of those guys right here in studio this morning.
Yeah, we have Dean Gushee here. He's a physician, and he's traveled the world with National Geographic. And you went to Westminster College.
Yes, I did.
And so you come back to Utah every once in a while to visit us.
As I can.
And share your world traveler stories.
Yes.
That's fascinating. I think people only dream of traveling the world like you've done.
It's a great opportunity, and I was recently on an expedition to Antarctica with National Geographic, a story which was published this past November in the magazine.
Okay.
And this was a story to photograph emperor penguins and how they avoid being eaten by their major predator, the leopard seal.
Oh.
And I was the physician. My background is I'm an emergency physician. That's what I do in my real job. But working with National Geographic has allowed me to do some of these kinds of expeditions. And I was there to keep the team safe and treat any injuries from leopard seal attacks.
I assume sometimes it can get a little dicey or maybe even dangerous.
It can be very dangerous. We had two very aggressive leopard seal attacks, one on the major photographer, Paul Nicklin, and one on me. It jumped out of the water, grabbed my arm, and fortunately let go. So I only have a good story to tell and no scars.
And we're looking at some of the beautiful pictures. I mean, National Geographic is known for photos as well.
Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, some of these are, this is my photograph. I've also traveled up to the North Polar area for polar bears many times. In fact, I'll be up there next summer looking for polar bears again.
Okay, so you take National Geographic quality photos yourself then?
I consider myself an accidental photographer. Most of what I get is strictly an accident, but they're very generous with their teaching and have taught me a lot about how to take good photographs.
Yeah, those
I have one photograph in the November edition, my only published image anywhere in National Geographic, so guess I'll start at the top.
How long were you gone on this trip?
This expedition last November was 5 weeks camping on the sea ice.
That's a long time to be out in the elements like that.
And you're doing, you're speaking tonight. You're sharing your story tonight at Westminster College?
Yes, I'm an alum of Westminster, and they asked me to tell this story, and I'm going to be telling the story about this expedition, what it's like to be behind the scenes, and that's at 7 o'clock tonight at Westminster College.
Okay.
All right, that's fascinating.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, and happy trails to you.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it very much.
Bet.
I'll still look